You walk into the bank carrying the complete trust. Every page, every signature, every notarized section. The banker reviews pages you never planned to disclose without a reason to. The application still stalls. The account doesn't open. You brought everything, private terms included, and you still walked out with nothing. You don't know why yet. How does someone carrying every document still arrive unprepared? You have the trust, the EIN letter, your identification, the complete instrument bound and ready. You scheduled the appointment 2 weeks out. You picked the branch closest to your house. You never called ahead to confirm the branch opens trust accounts. You never asked whether the banker assigned to you handles trust or entity accounts. You assumed the paperwork would carry the appointment on its own. It won't. Not by itself. You sit down. The banker pulls up an intake screen and reaches for the workflow they know best. The banker routes the trust through the closest business account workflow they know. The system starts asking for paperwork built for a different kind of entity entirely. You don't have any of it. You have a trust. The screen controls the appointment now, not the documents on the desk. You try to save the appointment the way it feels natural to save it. You start explaining. Explaining doesn't move the screen. So you open the complete trust instrument to prove you are exactly who you say you are. Now the banker sees trustee powers, beneficiary provisions, distribution instructions, private family terms, page by page. None of it corrects the intake path. The application is still moving through the wrong lane. The bank has now seen more than anyone identified a need to review, and the account still hasn't opened. Here's what happened. The problem was never the size of the package you brought. The problem was routing. Wrong institution, wrong person at the counter, wrong documents, wrong language. 4 places an appointment breaks. 2 systems exist to keep the first problem from becoming the final answer. The right intake approach, the right escalation path. Neither one got used here. The bank doesn't need your whole trust story. It needs a compliance answer. The private banking protocol is in the description. It's built around those 4 failure points and the 2 systems that control them, start to finish. Here's the version that keeps preventable mistakes from controlling the appointment. Before you book anything, confirm the institution opens the account type you need. Call ahead. Ask directly. Schedule with a relationship banker, a branch manager, or specific employee who handles trust or entity accounts, not whoever happens to be free. Walk in and present a compliance cover sheet before anyone touches a keyboard. Your starting packet, certificate of trust, EIN letter, identification, trustee resolution, and whatever else the specific institution confirmed it needs before you ever sat down. The certificate of trust carries a lot of the weight here. It doesn't carry all of it. Every institution's compliance requirement is its own conversation. Sometimes the banker still asks for the full instrument. You don't argue. You also don't automatically hand it over. The dispositive provisions, who gets what and when, generally stay private. The certificate of trust is the limited summary you usually start with. If the institution identifies a specific requirement, ask what it is. Then supply only the excerpt that answers it. Minimum necessary disclosure, not a wall. Not a blank check either. If the first conversation stalls, you're not stuck at the same desk. First move, ask the banker to route your cover sheet, your EIN documentation, and your certificate of trust to trust operations or commercial banking, whichever team handles entity accounts. If nothing moves, ask them to name the exact policy requirement standing in the way. Not a vague no, a specific one. If the institution won't support the account at all, you already have a fallback institution picked before you ever walked in the first door. You're never trapped in one branch with no next move. Picture the same trust, a different appointment. You don't control whether a bank approves the account. You control whether the request reaches the right person with the right information before that decision gets made. Different institution, confirmed ahead of time. Different person, one with entity account authority. Documents led by the cover sheet instead of the full instrument. language built around minimum necessary disclosure. The trust never changed. What you controlled did.
You sat through the whole appointment. Institution, person, documents, language, 4 places it breaks. Intake, escalation, 2 systems that keep it from staying broken. You know where an appointment breaks and what to do about it. You can take these notes and run it yourself. Write down the sequence. Walk into your own appointment with the right institution, the right person, the right packet, and you're already ahead of where you started. And if you don't feel like doing it yourself, I got you. The private banking protocol is in the description. It's $27. Inside, the compliance packet, the appointment scripts, the full trust request response, the escalation scripts, the institution guide, the trustee resolution, the post-opening checklist. The preparation is handled before you walk in. The protocol command kit's also in the description. All 7 protocols, $97. Do it yourself or let the protocol do it with you. Either way, walk in with the routing checked before the first question. If this helped, like, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next one.